Hello everybody, Superior Stacker here today, guys. Today we're going to be talking about what's the best silver to buy with $50. So whenever you go to the coin store and you have $50, here's some options. But first of all, you need to ask yourself, what am I going to be purchasing this silver for? Is it for generational wealth preservation, for an SHTF scenario, or for investment, or just for collecting? So these are definitely some questions you need to ask yourself. And also it depends on what deals your coin store has at the time, because sometimes there's such good deals out there that you're like, I was coming for something totally different, but this is what I'm going to get. And believe me, I've been guilty of it myself. Sometimes I've been asking for the Mercury dimes and I end up just buying all Mercury dimes because I've been finding such amazing ones and the price is right, and I just buy all I could get for what I have budgeted at that time. So here are some options, guys. So, well, first of all, let's talk about silver spot price. It's $31.32. So at my local coin shop right now, you could buy a generic round for $32.67, like the Silver Buffalo right here, or the American Silver Eagle for $35.62. And of course, the Maple Leaf at my shop right now, local coin shop that I always go to, is at $33.57. And we can't forget about the Constitutional. Constitutional is at $23.67. There's a little bit of math involved, but it's not that complicated once you get down to it. So here some of the options are, obviously, and I've done this one before. I've gone in there and I just buy my full amount in just dimes. Like, of course, I always ask for the Mercs. They're my favorite. And look at that one. That one's such in pretty condition. The column, the wreath, everything. Such nice detail. Oh, the edging. I don't know about y'all, but I really love that. And as you can see, in the wings, the feathers right there, that's a very good sign when they're in very good condition. So I've been guilty of that, but at this price, you could actually go for all that. You could buy just Constitutional, for example, at $2.36 about for each dime, it being a Roosevelt or a Merc. Some shops are a little bit different, so you always ask, but the majority of the time, where my shop, it's the same price. So with that price being said, I could buy 21 dimes, and honestly, that's a good buy right there. I'm happy with it. So that'll be about almost $50, so $49.50, 56 cents out the door. Can't go wrong. You could do it also for quarters, for silver quarters. You could buy them all, but or 50-cent pieces. But again, it's all about choice and for what you're going for. And here's another option. You could buy a generic round, and that'll cost you $32.67. And if you add a few quarters there or dimes or vice versa until you get close to your $50 out the door. But again, it just matters about what you're going to go for, guys. You could do the same. You could just get a American Silver Eagle and the rest in Constitutional. That's personally what I always do. I either buy a 1 full ounce of silver. It could be a round, depending on how I feel. Like if I want to get either a maple or American Silver Eagle or another world recognized coin such as the Britannia or South African, or if I get lucky, and the other day I got a Mexican Libertad coin for the price of, I would have gotten this Maple Leaf. And the Libertads are so popular, but there is such a high premium. So I definitely wasn't going for that Mexican Libertad, but at that time, I could not pass that up, guys, because as you all know, the ones that do collect the Mexican Libertads, they are very pricey on that premium. Like, you're like, whoa, higher premium than the Silver Eagle. And the Silver Eagle is more recognized worldwide, but again, when you get those good deal, guys, you have to go for the good deals. But you can't go wrong with getting a sovereign nation minted coin such as the American Silver Eagle or the Maple Leaf. And honestly, the Maple Leaf in the last few years has really been going up in popularity. They've really been stepping it up. So many safety features, guys, like radio lines, the privy mark right here, that sometimes they do a Maple Leaf, and sometimes they do like a panda, a horse, a whole bunch of things, even dragons. And so much goes into these coins, and the price is not bad. So definitely would be a good buy. And I don't know if you knew, but since 2018 and until now, they've been doing the mint shield. It's a special technology they've been putting on the outside of the coins, on the surface, to prevent milk spotting. So far, I haven't had any milk spotting on my newer ones, and I'm very happy about that. But we will see what the future holds, if that technology is good for long term or if just short term. But it's all about how you, well, honestly, even if you preserve it well and keep it well and dry and safe, if it's going to get milk spotting, it's going to get milk spotting, unfortunately. But going back, definitely another thing that you could also do, and I've actually have done it, but a lot of people always jump on this. Ask sometimes if you want to get an American Silver Eagle, not pay the $35. Sometimes you could get away by paying the round price. And how does that happen? Well, you have to be a little lenient. It's going to be a cold coin or a little bit damaged, such as the ones that have been painted. I bought many painted Silver Eagles that has a colorization, has a nice colors, and some people dislike that so much. And again, they try to make the coin appealing to other buyers, but I'm still buying an American Silver Eagle for way cheaper at the time of purchase. I'm buying it for a round price, and you can't beat that. So always be on the lookout for that, guys. Same thing with the Canadian maple leaves. I've bought a lot of Canadian maple leaves that have been, a little bit of blemishes here or there, and they sometimes put them on that cheaper pile for purchase price. And again, it's backed by the government. It's a sovereign minted coin, and you can't go wrong. Again, you don't always get those deals, so a lot of people always jump on them because, like, hey, you can't go wrong. You're getting something that's amazing for a lot cheaper. It might have a little bit of damage, but either way, if you're going to get a nice brilliant uncirculated eagle or maple leaf, you can't go wrong with that, guys. And most of the times the buyback is $1 above spot. But unfortunately, at my coin store right now, I asked them what price are you guys buying back at? Like if I have a silver round versus an eagle or like maple leaf, and they said for the eagle they'll pay a little bit more. They said depending it could be $1, but all the other ones like the maple leaves, the Krugerrand, the Britannias, they're paying practically spot price, which is not bad. But you're paying a higher premium normally, so it's something you have to keep in mind. But I'm definitely a person that's long term. I don't want to sell. Hopefully I don't have to. And I just stack. But again, it is your bank. If you have an emergency or if you have to liquidate, it's right there to do that job. Well, guys, that will be it for the video. Again, it can be a little bit complex because it depends on each individual's options or preference for sure. What I might like, you might not like, and vice versa. And again, it also depends on what your coin store has. But like I said, you can't go wrong with these. And I would definitely also ask them like, hey, do you have any damaged silver? Sometimes you get some amazing silver coins that just has a little blemish and they're going to send it away, because they don't want to sell at that price. So it either goes to the companies where they melt it down. But again, you could take it off their hands. That way they have to do less work, or sometimes they don't want to. But it never hurts to ask, guys. It really never hurts to ask. And then maybe the next time you are in and you're not even looking for that, they're like, hey, we have some cold or pulled or damaged maple leaves or American Eagles or vice versa, different coins for a cheaper price than we would normally sell it. So it opens up new opportunities. Well, guys, that's it for the video. You guys take care. I will see you on the next one. Happy stacking.